What if we only relied on direct experience to say what was real? Even before that, what if we just looked at our direct experience of ourselves in this moment now? If you look inside, and sometimes it helps to close your eyes, what can you say about what you find? Do you find a self? Do you find an individual being that has a skin color, an age, a physical description? Is that really there? Or is there simply stillness and kind of an alive emptiness? Sometimes it's called presence. If we drop all the assumptions we've grown up with and we've been taught about who we are, and we just start in our direct experience of what's actually here right now, what's always here right now, what's here when thoughts are going crazy, what's here when we first wake up and the mind hasn't even begun to do anything yet. There hasn't even been a thought, but there's still something that you would say is you, that's already there before anything really starts, before there's any sense of a personal identity that comes online. And that is the same thing that we find when we stop and look in this moment right now. What I'm saying isn't anything new. It's been said for thousands of years, but it's just as true now for you, for me, as it was in the time of Buddha or Christ, or all the other sages and masters of India and the Far East and the world. In fact, when we look and we experience that I'm pointing to, we experience exactly the same thing that the masters of all time experienced and will ever experience. The same knowing presence looks out from my eyes and is now looking out from your eyes. The gift in this is that you don't need anything at all, ever. No concept, no strategies, no toolbox, no mantras, no breathing techniques. None of those things are needed to discover what you are right now and what you will be tomorrow, what you were when you're 5 years old, what you'll be as your last breath is inhaled and let go, and even after your body drops. It's what you were before you were born. What does that need to be happy? Is it not true that the feeling of something missing is just an assumption? It's a habit. And it stems from believing ourselves to be something that's apart from what we are. Something that's apart from peace. Something that stands on the other side of love or joy or contentment, whatever name you want to give that state that needs nothing. It's not even a state. It's just being. being itself. I find it to be so empowering and so beautiful to know that we never need anything at all to be who we are, which is to be happy and at peace. How empowering and beautiful is it to know that instead of having to remember anything, just stop and look now to see what's here. See in this moment right now. Is anything missing? What is here now? As the breath moves effortlessly by itself, in and out, the heart keeps beating. All the millions of functions in the body move by themselves. And you simply are. You've always simply been, and you will always simply be, just as you are right now. Complete, whole, lacking nothing. So the next time you find your thoughts racing into the future or digging back into the past to try to get something that will allow you to relax, that will allow you to be calm or allow you to feel peace, stop and check right now to see if it's already here, to see if the peace that we believe is missing, that is to be found somewhere else, with someone else, by doing something else, isn't already here before you look for it. It's like when you lose your glasses and you run around trying to find it, and then you realize that they're on your face. You've been looking for your glasses through your glasses. This is the same thing. We're so used to looking for the peace that we already are. We don't realize we're already it. We're looking from that peace itself, running around, trying to find it somewhere else, when all along it is what we are. And the thing I really love about this is you don't have to believe me, and you don't have to believe anybody else, nor should you, but perhaps just have enough trust when I or somebody else tells you to look. Check it out in your own direct experience and see what you find. And it may take checking a number of times before you begin to really feel and believe what you find. But it's so worth it.